I am going to open up the chats. If you're here with me this morning, please say hello because it's so nice to hear from people and so nice to see who's joining me this morning. Um, I don't have to do that. I just thought maybe that was a little thing I was supposed to hit. Apparently it wasn't. Anyway, I'm Shanna Heatley. If you don't know me, I am a yoga instructor, meditation teacher, hypnosis counselor, and also an intuitive guide. And I'm here to welcome you to the middle of December. We are really in the last, literally the last 2 weeks of the year. And so this can be a really emotional time. This can be a time of deep reflection. This can be a time to um, gather meaning for what happened this year, beyond the experiences. What happened? Was there a lesson? Was there something that I can take away and use? Was there a um, a plan? Like, was it part of the bigger plan? Can you see it as part of the bigger plan? Some of the experiences that you've had this year. And it's really interesting to kind of look at the year reflectively over the course of a few weeks, as opposed to on the 31st, where we are 24 hours to the new year, because it sets the stage for more of a cathartic move into the next year. And that's a little bit about what the meditation is going to be focused on today. It's a bit of a visualization, and it's just here to help you synthesize what you have experienced and what possibly is waiting for you in 2026. So, I just want to also, before we get started, invite you to a winter solstice that I'm having. This is the 11th year I'm holding a winter solstice gathering, and some years have been just me and a couple of friends, honestly. And then some years, one year we went to the Riverhead Aquarium and we did yoga in front of this beautiful fish tank, massive, huge fish tank. So they've ranged in size. But this year we're gathering at a home. Now I'm located in New York on Long Island. So we're gathering in a home, a beautiful home in Smithtown, Long Island. It will be this Friday at 6 p.m. It's going to be, I'd like you to give yourself 3 hours. It might not be the whole 3 hours, but because it's so many different things, we're going to be doing some movement. We're going to do meditation. We're going to do Reiki. We're going to do a ritual to kind of let go of the year and another ritual to bring the year in. So, with that being said, it does take a little bit of time. We do a lot of sharing. We do a lot of journaling, and we also have tea and snacks, and it's a lot of fun. But I just wanted to mention that you can also join us virtually, and I'll have the virtual my computer set up so that you'll be able to partake in the whole experience if you're not able to be there in person in Smithtown, Long Island, New York. So those are two options. I'm going to post the event in the comments so that you can see it. Now, if you're seeing this on YouTube, I'm going to post a link to my email address so you can let me know and I'll send you the invite personally. I've been having a little hiccups with the invite. So just let me know if you got it or if you didn't, but I will send you also my email so you can reach out if you don't get the link. Now, that is also a fundraiser for my son. We are doing some fundraising for him for some stem cells next year. So thank you for everyone who is donating. Thank you for everyone who's going to be there. It's such a meaningful experience. And I usually pick a cause, and then this cause is really close to home this year. So thank you, thank you, thank you in advance. I'm not seeing anyone on here with me, so I'm going to get started. If you are on with me, I please put a comment anyway, and I will see them on YouTube and Facebook later. I might have to reach out because I've had a few glitches with this program called Restream that I'm using. It worked when I had the techie guy do it, but it hasn't worked with anyone else. So we're going to have to see if it works or not. All right, so I want you to get yourself in a comfortable position. I just want to mention this also. I'm having a special for past life regression and tarot readings through the end of the year, so the 31st. They make great gifts. And the past life regression is a hypnosis into your past life. So you go back in time, you actually experience them. I don't tell you about them, you experience them, but from a beautiful, loving place. So it's not something that's scary, it's something that is very interesting and very insightful. And it clarifies a lot that may be going on in your life. It's so eye-opening. It helps you feel more sovereign in your journey, speak and act for more authenticity, and you just get a real sense of, okay, now I might get it. Now I get it. And I found that it's been very, very helpful for people I've taken down into this journey. The other thing is that the tarot, it's kind of a tarot coaching session. So we read the tarot, but we talk about what that means for you. And I do some coaching around that. So it's not your average, this isn't your grandma's tarot reading. This is like an interactive, like we go in it deep. We talk about what it means, how it feels, what goes on, like what's going on in your life. So this is a really interactive experience. And again, I find it really helpful. I've been reading tarot for myself and for my friends for many years. I've been coaching for many years, and I've just recently married the two. And I am blown away by how interesting and how well how well supportive each modality is for each other. So that's a lot of fun, and I'm offering 2 sessions at a discounted rate until the 31st. So grab them for yourself or for someone you love, especially someone who you can't think of a gift for, because readings always are an experience that stay with people for a long time. All right, on that happy note, get yourself into a comfortable position. Make sure your feet are on the ground, right? You want to feel really grounded here. Now, I've done a couple of videos in the last couple of weeks about grounding. So if you ever feel like you're overwhelmed in this season, or you don't feel like yourself, or you feel like your anxiety is really heightened, go back and listen to one of the meditations that I've done on grounding, because it'll really help. And they're short. These are short meditations because I know we all have such busy lives. So I try not to make them too long. So, and if you're joining me for the first time and you're like, why isn't she getting to the meditation real quick? Skip it. So if I say 9 o'clock is when the meditation starts, join me at 9:10. Because I always like to kind of welcome and talk to people. Unfortunately, today we're not having a lot of comments, but I like to engage in why we're going down this specific meditation and what it can help and heal for you. So, this is a little meditation on the winter solstice. Um, Again, the gathering that we're doing is on Friday, but this is just a lead in. It's about opening yourself up to the winter season and to what that energy can symbolize and to mean for you. And also the passing of a year and the birth of a new year. So bring your feet to the floor and take a couple of deep breaths with me. Maybe a couple just inhaling and sighing it out. Notice how you feel in your body today. Try to stay centered and relaxed. And be mindful of how you're holding yourself. Are you clenching your teeth? Are you tightening your belly or your shoulders up high by your ears? And as you notice there's any place that you are holding tension, bring your breath there. And on the exhale, release a little bit more. I'd like you to imagine yourself in a big field on a cold, wintry mid-morning. And there's a crispness in the air. The sky is blanketed over with a light gray blue cloud. And you can hear a few birds. But mostly you're just overcome by this freshness in the air. That scent, that feeling that happens right before it snows. And you take it in, taking in a deep breath, honoring where you are right now. And as you're enjoying this moment, being truly connected to your environment, to your body, to your breath, you see a tiny snowflake falling. Just one falling down, and you reach out your hand and you catch it. And in that moment, you look down at the first snowflake of the year with awe and wonder, with a little bit of happiness, but also nostalgia for those moments that you've had in the past, those first snowflakes you've caught. And you think about to this past year, and you notice what comes up first, the highs and the lows. If your mind is going back to just one experience, see if you can zoom out and see more than one. Where did you experience joy? Where did you feel a sense of belonging, of community? Where were the quiet moments where you could really savor what was going on? What was exciting and new this year? What brought you a sense of wonder and surprise? And what were some of the things that you wish went differently? And just take a moment with those thoughts. And as you process these experiences, you look up again and you see a second snowflake falling down. And you reach with your other hand and you catch the snowflake in your other hand. Again, you look at it mesmerized by how beautiful this tiny little speck of crystallized ice water is and what it might look like under a microscope with its beautiful design. And you get a little bit excited thinking of the beauty that this could be. Now encompass the year to come, 2026. What are you wishing for this year? What does your heart desire this year? What would you like to manifest this year? What are you setting your intentions and affirmations around this year? And don't limit yourself. Dream a little bit here. What would feel really good? What would help with any struggles you're going through? What would feel healing and nurturing? What would make you laugh? And what would warm your heart? Just take a minute to dream. And now look down at the 2 snowflakes that have fallen in your hand, the first 2 snowflakes of the year. And I want you to press your hands together. And notice how at first it feels a little cold, these little wet, melting snowflakes in your hand. But as you bring your hands together, they melt and form droplets of water and integrate within themselves. You can't tell the difference between one and the other. They're beautifully merging together. And as you hold your hands together, notice that the water is starting to melt into your skin and become part of you. Just as 2025 was part of your experience, a puzzle piece in the big jigsaw puzzle of your life, and how 2026 will continue your journey. Allow them to be just that, chapters in your book. Take a deep breath in, exhale everything out. Another deep breath in, exhale everything out. And this time, as you breathe in deeply, take a big sigh out through your mouth and gently open up your eyes. I hope you enjoyed that little journey, merging our year and our year to come. And any reflections that might have come up, this is a really nice time to journal about anything that you may have thought of, or that you may have seen, or that you may have felt. It's always so important to capture those impressions when they're fresh. And on that happy note, I leave you for this beautiful, beautiful December 7th, 16th. And I hope that you'll be joining me on one of the journeys, the solstice coming up this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or for a past life regression or a coaching and tarot session. If you have any questions at all for me, please leave them in the comments. I will answer, even if it's on replay. And if you need to reach out to me at any time, please reach out to me via my Facebook account or my Instagram account. I am going to be off, so there will be no meditations for the next 2 weeks, but we'll start again in January. And I hope to see you there. Have a blessed and beautiful holiday season. For anyone celebrating Hanukkah right now, have a wonderful, beautiful holiday and sending blessings to all. Take care for now.